Hey guys, what's going on? That's Canadian Off-Road 4x4 here again. Today I've got a new video that I wasn't expecting to be doing so soon, but it's the part just showed up about an hour ago, so it's kind of nice. So today what I'm actually going to be doing, I got a couple things to do today actually. So first I got to deal with my tail light because my brake light bulb is out, so got to get some warranty on aux beam bulbs. So that's first priority. And then second, I got to do some Velcro pieces for some interior lights on my truck. It's just like a little 4-piece kit that I got for aux beam there. It's like 20 bucks I think, so pretty cheap. But what I have in my hand here is something that maybe not a lot of people know about. A lot of people, I guess, do know about it, but not maybe this guy per se. There goes the dirt bike in my driveway. Wow, very good ride. Woo! Hi there, scratching my brand new pieces. Okay, so what do we have here? Well, these, as you can see, are a type of spacer. Well, these are for the rear bolts of our seats. What these do here is it raises the back end of the seat there for a little bit more comfortability, because we all know, and I mean it's a very common thing that everyone complains about, is the comfortability of these seats, especially over time or long periods of driving. You start feeling it a lot on your back. A lot of guys on the taller end as well get front seat jackers from Desert Do It or whatever it is there, because of their legs and whatnot there. I don't think I have an issue with front by all means, but I've seen a lot of people really happy more with the rears. There was a lot more reviews on the rears, but these are not from Desert. These are from a guy off of Tacoma World called Mr. QuikFix. So, and he designs these himself here. He's got his little logo there, as you can guys see there. And very nice aluminum spacers here. He's got a little round edge on it there to sit flush with the bracket and whatnot. And then he actually even supplies bolts for it right here actually. So let's open these up too. Takes 2 seconds. 1, 2 for you, but 5 seconds for me. There we go. Okay. So, and here's the bolts. So he's done all the measurements. I mean, that's what's kind of nice, is that you don't have to go out of your way to do anything. Little things like that, right? So all you have to do is unbolt the seats and put these in. I mean, it's pretty simple, right? I mean, I don't have to show you guys how to take out 14mm bolts. Grab a 3/4 inch ratchet, whatever. Take them out, put them in, done deal. So I'm going to get these in a few minutes. What I'm going to do also is give you guys a little bit more feedback. So I'm not going to just install them and sit down and say, oh yeah, they're good. No, I'm actually going to go out for a drive. You guys are going to see how my reaction is to a decent period of driving. So I'm going to probably hit the highway, kind of the same route that I took on my overinflating video. It's about a 20-minute drive on the highway and then 20 minutes back. My back is actually kind of sore right now, so it's kind of nice to see if it will be a little less tense on the drive. So I'm hoping these help, because I have a big drive coming up at the end of May. I'm going to BC, getting my rear bumper and some sliders. I don't think I'm going to make it on a 12-14 hour drive anymore in this truck unless I do something. So my plan to fix my lumbar issue, because honestly I think my back is taking a hit due to my truck actually, because I've been to Georgia, I've been to Moab, I've done 10-hour, 12-hour straight drives. I mean, you get out for like a little bite to eat, but it's only like half an hour, right? Or 5 minutes for gas. So these are hopefully gonna help my comfortability, and I'm gonna also make sure that they do something different. So I'm gonna try and give as much insight as I can for you guys on this video, so that you can actually understand whether or not these might be worth it. Because, so from a price point stand, for the Desert Do It, it's about $700 for me to get both my seats done for both front and the rear jackers. So like that's with shipping included and me accounting for some currency, and then also probably some maybe import fees that might hit me. It's about $700, and it's just like, yikes, that's a truck payment. So I got these. I got both actually for both my seats, because it's like, well, I mean, I'm gonna probably be in the passenger every now and again, so maybe a little more comfortability doesn't hurt there. And I paid about $100 or $120 with shipping, so it's fairly cheap. And you get the hardware, like everything, so it's ready to go, right? That's my little insight for you guys there. I'll have the link to his forum there so you can kind of keep track, and if you have to watch the thread, because I can get these through eBay, and that's how he shipped it through there. But there is also, I think you can just go directly there. So if you guys are in the States, you're quick sailing here. So we're going to get these installed right now. I'm going to do some befores and after for you guys to see the difference, and then we'll go out for a drive and see what we got. So give me a few minutes to do a few things here. Let's go have some fun, because I'm excited already. I didn't expect these to be in for like a couple more weeks, so it's awesome.
Showing off, don't wanna have to wait tonight. Better off, I'm gonna find my way tonight. Won't you talk to me? I wanna heal your sorrow. Won't you talk to me? We'll make a new dawn. Won't you talk to me? What makes this happy?
Okay guys, so I got the driver's seat done. A little bit of a challenge, not too bad. I mean, it's not like it took me forever. I mean, it's been only like 10 minutes. I mean, I did the taillight and now I did these. So the procedure is remove your back bolts. You'll have some play, but not enough. So you gotta loosen off the front bolts, just enough to lift it up a little bit more there to get the 1-inch spacers underneath. And then after that, you slide it in underneath and then just kind of line up the holes and you're pretty much good to go. My holes were kind of filled with dirt, so the threads are being kind of a pain. Another thing is, so he has a little paper here. I'm just going to read this for you guys to all hear. Well, for the big one is do not use power tools. Well, whatever, right? The note here, for 05 to 21 Tacomas, in a rare few Tacoma installations, there has been issues with hole alignments. Roughly 10 vehicles required 3 refunds. The problem is that the bracket holes are slightly misaligned from Toyota manufacturing. Lifting the bracket exaggerates the error. Do not attempt to force the fine thread bolts into the hole. This will cause damage to the hole or the bolt. Start bolts by hand. You may need to loosen the front brackets or be with front brackets loose, wiggle the seat to align holes, or C, open the bracket hole with a file or Dremel. I cannot control Toyota assembly flaws. In this case, you always have the option of returning the spacers for a full refund, so which is nice, but I'm in Canada, I don't really care to, so I would probably just sell them to a friend or something. This is a very rare, but it has happened. I now supply shorter bolts that have minimized the issues. Thank you for your purchase. Any feedback for the review would be greatly appreciated. Well, here's your feedback. Mine, yes. I mean, I already loosened off the bolts and I did pretty much push them into alignment there, because when I was first trying to, I did the one closest to the door and it was taking me a second there. I had to kind of push it in there and slide it, but after that it threaded in, it was fine. The second one, being that the first one, I guess I probably shouldn't have snugged it up too much. It was kind of a little bit tight there. I had to actually push the frame in towards the center console there a little bit. Just to line it up, and then I had to give it a little bit of a push to get the thread started, because every time I kept doing it, I was like, okay, it's tightening. No, it wasn't tightening. I had to just push a little bit down, and then it finally grabbed the threads, and we were good to go. Installation's pretty simple, guys. I mean, it's pretty straightforward there, so just loosen up all your bolts, take out the rear tube, obviously, because you're not reusing them. Right off the bat, as you can see, I did a before and after there of me sitting pretty much in the same posture as I am. There is a huge difference right off the bat. But that's saying one thing there. Obviously, it's going to have a difference because it's height 1 inch up now, right? So biggest thing is now we got to go for a drive and see how comfortable it is. So definitely has that feel to it already. So, but I got to drive a little bit here to make sure that it actually makes a difference. So I'm going to do the other side. I'm going to clean up all my mess. I got to do some Velcro, and then we're going to go for a drive and see what we get. So give me a couple minutes and we'll be driving. Alright guys, so I just got to my little destination here. It's Penn, Saskatchewan. It's about 20 minutes on the highway, give or take. I mean, depends on how fast you go, right? I wasn't speeding entirely until a semi was there, and then I had to speed up a little bit. So now I'm just turning around. I thought I'd wait until I got through one part of the drive before I actually started talking again. So far, I'm really liking them. Like, you can notice a difference. So right when I got in the seat there, I felt the difference. Obviously you will, because you just spaced up higher, as I said. So, but now driving in general, you know, having the suspension compress and everything like that, seeing how everything feels in general, and not just sitting in there while I'm not moving. There's a big difference, and that's why, like, I've watched some videos, and I mean, this goes for just about anything. You have to actually, you know, do something. Don't just install something and show it off, but not actually, in some sort of sense, use it. Like, yeah, and like I said, yeah, you sit in it, it feels different, but you gotta actually maybe give a little more feedback than just that. Like, oh yeah, it feels great. Like, okay, but go for a drive and then give some feedback, right? That's one thing I don't like about a lot of videos I find on anything in general. Is just like, I can't get the answer I'm looking for, so it just pushes me to actually give you guys an answer, whoever may watch this. So, but not everyone likes my answers or my way or my opinion, so whatever. Can't please everyone, but I'll please you guys. So far on this drive, it's very comfortable. I feel a little bit more support in the back. I definitely think this is something you should get, because just as you sit the way you are, I have such a lean. I feel like I honestly sink into my seat. Like, I just feel like I'm being sucked into my seat like this all day, especially when I'm on like 12 hours. I feel like I'm like cocooned in here, you know? So, being that I've been on this drive for about 20 minutes, I actually drove around in the city for a bit as well, just feeling how comfortable it is. I feel more leveled. Being that the front mounts are sitting up higher, right? I feel like now with the rear is like leveled, you know, I leveled out the back end, right? You know, kind of like the trucks, right? You know, you level out your back end or whatever, so, you know, when you sag out, right? So that's what I feel kind of like about this. Like I said, overall, I'm very happy so far. I will give, I think, another review. The end of May is going to be the goal, because I'll be going to BC then. So I'll have a longer drive to actually talk to you guys a little bit, right? I'm hoping these actually will help me. I need comfort. I'm at the point where I can't drive this truck for long periods of time anymore, which sucks, because if I have to stop for like an hour every day or something, or take drugs every day just to drive my truck, like, not really ideal. I mean, I don't want to take naproxen for my back just so I don't have to feel anything, right? So then it's just going to hurt more. Another thing I will be doing for comfortability on this is adding some rough country seats. Yes, I am getting rough country. Yes, it is probably the only product I will get from rough country, opposed to another accessory maybe later on. I think those two things combined, I will be very comfortable in this truck. So, because with you know, new seat covers, you get a little more cushion, a little more better padding in that, right? So I think that will help me a lot on the back, because basically the biggest thing I have is, like I said at the beginning, is the lumbar support. I have this turned all the way up, I think. Yeah, it's tight right now, and I can't seem to find a happy medium. I've been adjusting my seat for 4 freaking years. I still can't find a happy medium to this truck. I seem to adjust it at least like once a month, if that, you know. It just sucks. So, but that's my take on these QuikFix rear seat jackers from this guy. Kudos to you, man. I mean, I appreciate you making some and, you know, replying to me on Tacoma World there. I mean, I'm the Canadian that was asking about it, so appreciate it. I hope you like this video, and I'm going to give you another review in a couple months as well, so you can make sure that I still like this product. So, but like I said, overall, so far, so good. So I think that for someone that doesn't want to spend that money from Desert, even though, I mean, there's a lot of people that swear by it, I don't care. I can't buy it just simply because of the currency. Like, it's just too much for me to bear that much for this. Like, I'd rather buy whole new seats for that price at this rate, you know? Like, my God. Because I would be getting both seats, front and rear jacks, and like I said, it just came out to pretty much close to that. It's just, that's a lot of money for that. Like, yeesh. So, and these were 120 for 2 pairs. So I got both my seats done for 120 bucks. I'm a cheap ass, yes. As in terms for strength wise, he's done everything. These bolts are strong. I mean, all the info's on the Tacoma World Forum there. You can read up on it. These things are pretty thick. They're heavy. I don't think they'll ever have problems breaking. I mean, they definitely look a lot stronger than like the frame of the seat itself. So I definitely am not worried about that. And if I get into an accident where they're going to shear off, I mean, damn, that's going to hurt, I think. So, but these trucks are built pretty safe, so we're good there. So. And lastly, guys, just before I send off here, started my new job Thursday. Everything's going well, getting things moving, just getting everything built up. I'm really excited to actually be detailing again, so hopefully I can bring you guys some more detailing videos and tips and tricks and kind of thing there. So we'll play it by ear on that by all means there. Another fun fact, which kind of sucks, this also involves the seat. My heated seat stopped working. 78,000 miles, 4 years of ownership. I'm going to be looking at probably a new bottom seat because apparently the heating element would come with the seat, so it makes it a lot less easier for labor time. My connector is burnt, or the relay I should say, the wiring harness and the relay or whatever for the heating controls itself is burnt. Usually guys have like the end terminals burnt. Mine's burnt in the middle for some reason. Not too sure why, but kind of sucks that it's actually fairly common, and a lot of these guys get it at early miles or even like 2018s, 2019. So check your heated seats, guys. Make sure your connectors are not starting to go crispy underneath your ass, because that's right below me. Like, to me, I mean, and a few others, I think that's a potential fire hazard, don't you? We'll see what happens when I get that fixed. I'll definitely probably make a little video for you guys to keep aware of that. So, because that sucks that my heated seats are going out and I had to spend like 500 bucks to fix them already. So, and it's just the driver's side because obviously I'm mostly in the truck versus the passenger, right? So, other than that, guys, that's my life going on right now. I'll be bringing you more videos hopefully this weekend. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comment below, let me know. And if you guys want any more videos, by all means, let me know, and I'll try and make it happen for you. So I'm feeling good nowadays. I'm feeling better. It's gonna be a good year, I think. Very good year. I might not be doing a lot of off-roading, but I'm gonna have a happy life, I think, this year. So we'll see. Later, guys.